All right, guys, what is going on? My name is Pipe Bomb City, and welcome to my WWE 2016 Payback predictions, guys. Before this video begins, I just want to say, be sure to check my Instagram at instagram.com/PipeBombCity. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment your opinions as long as it's not hate. We're going to get into all fucking 9 of these matches, except for the women's match. There really isn't much to say about it, but real quick, I'm just going to say that my prediction is going to be Charlotte, all right? Other than that, there really isn't much to say about it, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. A lot of matches were added last minute. We got the fucking McMahon thing going on. We got the pre-show match. We got Corbin and Ziggler added last minute. We got a lot of last minute matches added. A lot of last minute matches added here. So that's why I kind of made this predictions video late. It's Friday, 2 days away from Payback. So sorry if this was a bit late. I was planning to make it on Monday, but I could not because, of course, all this crazy fucking shit happened. So here we go. We're going to actually start with the main event. I usually don't do this, but we are. We're going to go with Reigns versus Styles for the WWE title, all right? This is probably the fucking best one on here. Owens and Zayn probably going to steal the show match-wise, but then again, you got to look at this from a storyline standpoint, and in my opinion, Styles and Reigns, it's been the main focus so far. They've been putting a lot of time into other rivalries. But this is pretty much the one where they're going back to it, and they're spoiling all the Bullet Club shit. They're trying to make it obvious, and that's fine. It is going to bring it down a bit, or maybe they're just doing it to be assholes and nothing's going to happen. I don't know. Finn Balor recently lost the NXT title, so there's been rumors going around like fucking crazy that he's going to have something to do with it, The Bullet Club said on Monday that him and Styles are quote-unquote friends forever, and WWE logic that tells you right fucking away that something's going to happen, But again, this has been really good so far. I like what they've been doing. I like how they're not trying to recreate the Bullet Club or Styles or anything like that. They haven't actually said these guys are the Bullet Club because they're trying to save that for later, I guess. But I mean, I don't really know what's going to happen here, because my prediction 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, somewhere there, was Styles. But looking back, now I'm going to go with Reigns. My prediction is going to be Reigns. All right, here. He's going to retain the title. It's going to be in the fucking hottest crowd in America. It's going to be Chicago. So, of course, the crowd would fucking boo Reigns usually, But I think with all this stuff going on at the Bullet Club, I think that probably Vince is going to do something with that. I think he's starting to realize that Styles is getting a lot of money as a babyface, being like 5 months into this WWE thing, less than 5 months, and he's moving a lot of money. He's getting good shit going down, So I think Vince is starting to realize that, and I think he's also starting to realize that nobody's fucking liking Reigns. The 90% of the crowd is booing the hell out of him. So I like how they're starting to notice that, and they're noticing how over the fucking Bullet Club is. So I'm sorry, I can't even call them that yet. Gallows and Anderson. They're realizing that they're fucking over like every single night. Biggest pops right next to Enzo and Cass. So I think that they're going to do something with Reigns, and they're probably going to make a faction, probably with Gallows, Anderson, maybe Balor, and Reigns, because that can get Reigns some heel heat, and he could be a heel champion, so then the fans get what they want. They can still get to boo him, justifiably so, because they can't do this shit forever. When you have their quote-unquote top guy getting booed the fuck out of every single night. They can't do it for that long, So I think that they're probably going to turn him heel. He's been kind of doing that lately in his promos and stuff. So that's my prediction. Reigns is going to go heel with the Bullet Club, and they're going to turn on Styles. As he said, they're friends forever. And WWE logic, that just shows you right away that that's not going to happen. That's just how it works. So also a spot I want to mention, I think this is going to happen, all right? Styles will probably do the phenomenal forearm while Reigns is doing the Superman punch. I'm going to call that right now. It's going to be able to finish the match. And what I think is going to happen also, another way to finish the match, the Bullet Club could try and get in the ring, and Styles will tell him no. And the referee can get distracted with Reigns or something like that, and then the Bullet Club will attack Styles while Reigns is out there with the ref, and Reigns can come in the ring not knowing what's going to happen. All right, audio problem right there. Where was I? All right, so what's gonna happen then is, Reigns will come in the ring. He doesn't know what's happening, and then he'll pin Styles, or maybe he does know what's happening, and he'll form the faction. It's very confusing, but this is going to be the main event, and I really think after WrestleMania was kind of a letdown right next to Fastlane, I really don't think they're going to want Payback to be this one too, especially with a card that looks fucking as good as this. This is a pretty damn good card. So prediction, Reigns, I think they're going to do something with the Bullet Club. Usually my predictions, I go in order, but since we're starting with the main event, let's pick a random. Let's go with Ambrose and Jericho. All right. My prediction is going to be, I'm just going to say it right now, Ambrose is going to beat Jericho. It's kind of obvious. Probably not, though. Jericho won at WrestleMania. Ambrose lost in a very underwhelming match. He lost his IC title in January, early February. I forgot where. Lost to Fastlane in the triple threat match. Lost in the Rumble. With him and Triple H, he lost at Roadblock, and he lost to WrestleMania. So he keeps losing, and Jericho around this time in the summer, or going into the summer, is famously known for putting over talent now. He's done it all the fucking time, but I guess now is really the time. Put over Punk, 2 years. Yeah, that's kind of, there's been other examples. I cared not as much to remember at the top of my head. So again, Ambrose, I think, needs to win. Jericho had a fucking amazing win against Styles. I really think he doesn't need this one. And if Ambrose doesn't win, it wouldn't really make much sense because he's doing the Ambrose Asylum thing now, and Jericho's getting over as a heel, or heat as a heel, I should say. So that's it. There really isn't much happening in this match. I don't really care for it. It's not going to be the one that I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be a technical match, but again, I'm not really looking forward to it. My prediction is going to be Dean Ambrose. Up next, though, let's go with Cesaro and The Miz. A lot of people are looking forward to this one, but building into this rivalry, they're realizing, first of all, that Cesaro is over with the fans. I think they've realized that now, and they're trying to give him the title and stuff. But I understand that he's hot off his return, but I really don't think this is the time. My prediction is going to be that Cesaro is going to win the title, but it's just this isn't really the right time. When he was actually here and wasn't doing anything, it was like, all right, give Cesaro the title, and we wanted that. But now that he's here, we all still love him just as much as when he left for his injury, But the problem is now, Miz is doing a fucking great-ass job as champion. He really is. Him and Maurice. I think if Maurice wasn't there, it still would bring it down a bit. Quite a large portion, actually. But the stuff that they're doing right now, it's really making The Miz look good. It's kind of giving some back the title, but not really, since, it's only been 3 weeks so far. So you can't really assume anything now. But Miz is doing pretty good so far. Either way, if Miz won, I wouldn't be as upset as most people, because then you can have Cesaro continue to chase the title, and it can give Miz a reign probably until SummerSlam or something like that. So, and then if Cesaro wins, then you can have Miz try and chase the title. And I really don't want them to have a fucking hot potato with the title, because that's what they did at WrestleMania. I really don't want that to happen again. So I'm hoping that, somebody just wins clean here and can go on to SummerSlam possibly next year, So hopefully that'll happen. Again, as I said earlier, they've been trying. They realize that Cesaro's over, and they're trying to get him on the mic to try and teach him some stuff. But God damn it, as much as I love Cesaro, he really cannot talk for shit on the mic, and that's his biggest downfall, honestly. If Cesaro had the mic skills, say, of Paul Heyman, and the in-ring skills that he has, honestly, there would be nothing wrong with him. He'd be fucking a top guy. But the problem is, and Vince fucking loves entertainers instead of professional wrestlers. That's fine. This is fucking quote-unquote sports entertainment. There's kids out there with the John Cena stereotypes, and Vince has to please them too. That's understandable. So I can understand why the entertainment part is necessary. And maybe I'm making it sound more bad than it is. The entertainment part is fucking necessary. Wrestling needs characters, and wrestling needs all this crazy shit to go happen. Of course, in-ring matches are always great, but, the mic work is important too, and character building and shit like that. If you have 2 guys go in and put on a 5-star match, it's going to be a 3-star match because they're just bland guys. if you have AJ Styles, if you have AJ Styles and Reigns fucking go in there, I'm sorry, AJ Styles and Cesaro go in there and fucking steal the show. They have characters, so they're gonna go in there and they're gonna have a 5-star match, and it's gonna be a 6-star match, you know. So it'll be even better. So that's how I view it. You know, entertainment again is important, but you got to look at this. That's probably why Cesaro isn't getting a good push. You know, but again, at least they're trying. At least they realize that he's over and they're trying. My prediction is going to be Cesaro defeating The Miz. All right. Hopefully they will have a program. You know, Elimination Chamber I think is back, so maybe him and The Miz could be 2 entrants of that. That'd be very interesting to see. And they could have another IC title one like they did last year. That was really good. So hopefully they could do it again. Up next, let's just get this one out of the way. Again, not really much to say, just like the women's title match in Ambrose Jericho. Corbin Ziggler. Prediction is Corbin. This guy won the fucking Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. He's been feuding with Ziggler ever since. You know, not really getting as good as a reaction. You know, he's kind of like the Apollo Crews right now. Who, again, I predicted Crews would be fucking doing something relevant, but I guess he's not. They're doing some streak with him where he's like, Apollo Crews, he's undefeated. And, you know, he's beating all the jobbers. Which, if that's how they want to start with him, that's fine. But, again, you got to realize in the back of your mind, that's what they did with Bo Dallas, you know. So, like, this guy, you can go work, but, you know, he's undefeated. Wow. And then he loses to fucking R-Truth. And then he is where he is now, you know. So, also, speaking of people that aren't doing shit, the Wyatts, I must mention that they're on the fucking poster. And before going into Payback, they're probably going to have a rivalry with the League of Nations, who recently broke up, you know, so that's the thing now. I really don't give a shit. I'm kind of happy about that. I didn't care for them at all. So, again, I don't give a shit about that. I find it ironic, though, how Wyatt got injured and then Harper fucking got injured. So now Strowman and Rowan they're not doing anything. So they're probably just doing shit at live events, and that's fine. You know, I just find it ironic how they're on the fucking poster. They finally get on a fucking poster since about 2 years ago. Since like Battleground, I think that was the last time on a poster. And now they're fucking injured. I find that kind of ironic, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. So again, you got Apollo Crews. I'm sorry if I'm not talking about the actual match, but there really isn't much to talk about it. So I'm just gonna go into this shit to, you know, just talk about it. Apollo Crews, though, he's not really doing anything right now. He's just kind of there. He's feuding with all these jobbers, and that's all he's doing, at least for now. Hopefully later Apollo Crews can kind of get back into it. But that's kind of where Corbin is. Speaking of Corbin, that's the match I'm talking about right now. Corbin is just kind of feuding with Ziggler, and that's kind of it. You know, that's all he's really been doing. That's understandable. He went from winning the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Andre the Giant, I should say, and now he's here. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with feuding with Ziggler. He's that kind of guy where he has to put over the talent in the situation. That's fine. You know, what I would really hate to happen is if Ziggler actually won the damn match. If they pull a Styles Jericho like they did at WrestleMania, you know, that was understandable. I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but you know what? I was happy for Chris. He kind of needed it, and you know what? That's fine. You know, so I wasn't really as mad as that, you know. But this, you know, having this guy win Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and if you really want to make it mean something, you know, like he isn't getting a reaction right now as it is, you know, and having him lose to Ziggler, that's not really going to do anything. My prediction is going to be Corbin. No offense to Ziggler, but this is not his match. All right. Up next, what should we talk about? Let's talk about the McMahon power situation. I don't even know how to fucking. I don't have a name for it, so let's just call it the McMahon power situation. That'll get you fucking network subscriptions. Mr. McMahon gets to choose if Shane or Stephanie will take over Raw. Everyone's saying, oh, they're going to do a brand split. Shane will take over Raw and Stephanie will take over SmackDown or something like that. You know, honestly, that's fine. I really wouldn't care for that if they did have a brand split. I missed the brand split. The brand split. I really do miss that. What I really fucking miss, though, is the draft. I always love that damn draft. I really miss it. I hope it fucking comes back. You know what? Nobody liked bragging rights, that pay-per-view where they'd have the Raw versus SmackDown theme. I fucking love those pay-per-views. I don't understand why everyone fucking hated them. I can't understand why, but god damn it, I loved those 7-on-7 Raw versus SmackDown matches. You know, it was awesome. They didn't really have a prize, But, it was kind of cool seeing like, oh, this is Raw and this is SmackDown, Raw is the A show. Can SmackDown beat it? I found that I love that shit, so I was really happy with that. And then, of course, they all combined, blah, blah, blah. Fucking, what was his name? John Laurinaitis. I was going to call him fucking Jimmy Fallon right there. John Laurinaitis, of course, we combine the brands, and that's kind of it, so they could be doing something like that. Or, you got to think that there has to be a surprise to this. You got to think. It can't just be, all right, I choose you. There has to be something to happen. They could do a brand split. Maybe Shane and Stephanie will have to work together. That would be a very interesting thing. Or maybe, again, he'll just be like, Stephanie, blah, 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 Because Shane was not supposed to say this song. There's been a lot of shit going around that Shane McMahon was not supposed to say the song. It was supposed to be WrestleMania. He lost, and then it was done. I guess not, because for fucking 4 weeks now, he's taking over Raw, which is amazing. It gives them an excuse to make a good Raw, which part of me loves it because it's so entertaining. Part of me hates it. Like, they had the potential to make all these great shows in the past, but they needed Shane to do it. I honestly don't care for it. I'm in love with fucking Shane, so I'm fine with that. But my prediction for this, I really don't have a prediction. I'm just here to kind of talk about this because you can't really make a prediction for it because this isn't a match. There can't be a winner. It's kind of like all these unpredictable things could happen. But if I were to choose a scenario, I would say that they're going to have to work together, honestly. It's a very unpopular opinion, like, oh, that'll never happen, but it says the IWC marks, I really don't care. I'm going to say that they're going to have to work together. It would give them another month of creative stuff. Hunter can come back and be like, girl, I'm the game. Fight me at SummerSlam. And then they can do a program with Shane and Triple H. I would love to see Shane versus Triple H, especially if Shane gets to jump off another fucking cage. Dear God, I hope he lives. Got lucky the first time, but hopefully, you get what I'm saying. A lot of rumors have, again, been going around for Hunter and Shane. So I would like to see that. But again, my quote unquote, if you want to call it a prediction, is going to be that they're going to have to work together for a few weeks until something serious happens. But again, I really don't think Triple H is going to get involved tonight, or I'm sorry, on Sunday. I think that wouldn't be kind of fun. Like I don't want to see Triple H come back. Unless it's to challenge Shane at a fucking match at SummerSlam. But if it's not that, and he's just like, no, Vince, I want to get power of Raw. That's too much for me. You got Stephanie want power. Vince, who should be in fucking power, isn't. Shane wants power. Now Hunter wants power. And you could say what you want about blah, 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 and this and that. But really, it's just, at the end of the day, if Shane and Stephanie, I think that'd be entertaining. I think it would be a good authority thing. And it could actually put on an entertaining first 20 minutes of the show instead of just Triple H and Stephanie saying, oh, buy the network. Look at us. We're bad. Instead of that shit, you could have Shane and Stephanie arguing if Styles could get a title shot against Seth Rollins. He's the authority guy, all that shit. Or maybe it's just that's for another time. I don't even want to talk about Rollins. But speaking of him, look at how hypocritical I am. But speaking of him, while we're on him, there's been rumors going around that he's going to appear. That would be very, very interesting. Maybe he can get involved in the McMahon situation. That could be a really cool twist. I don't fucking know. Maybe he can get involved with Reigns and Styles. I don't fucking know. Cena can come back 5 months, instead of 9 months where he was supposed to be out. That's 4 less fucking months of injury time. Maybe Rollins is. Maybe he'll come back early. But again, that's a way, 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 way bigger injury. That's a way bigger issue. So I don't even want to fucking talk about it. But again, rumors have been going around. Just rumors. I wish I could put that in bold for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a rumor. Probably isn't going to happen. Everyone said Punk was going to be a fucking WrestleMania 30. And we all know how that turned out. Up next, so let's talk about, we got, I think, 3 matches left here. Yes. I said that kind of weird. Yes, we have 3 matches left here to talk about. We have tag team, kickoff match, and match of the night. Let's talk about match of the night, honestly. Zayn versus Owens. This is quote-unquote been years in fucking making, this match. They had it going on in NXT. They had it going on in Ring of Honor. They had it going on in all these indie promotions. And finally, they've made it to the WWE. I would have liked to see it at WrestleMania, which we kind of did. We got them 2 in the ladder match, and they did a lot of cool stuff. But it's about time. that we got a one-on-one match in the WWE. No fatal four-ways, no stipulations and shit. These guys can literally have rivalries forever. This is Brett and Shawn, the updated fucking version, honestly. As much as I really love the rivalry going on with Reigns and Styles. You know what? I love the work these guys put on. I fucking love Owens, and I'm starting to grow on to Zayn. I'm a fan of Zayn, but he wouldn't really be like, oh, I'm fucking in love with Zayn as much as I am with like Rollins or Styles or Owens. You know, he's not that kind of guy to me. But you know what? That's fine. You know, I like Zayn. I fucking love Owens, and these guys are gonna fucking steal the show. They're probably gonna do a rematch at Extreme Rules. You know, maybe they'll take some time off and be in the Money in the Bank. And then they could do a match at SummerSlam, and maybe like winner gets Money in the Bank or something. Or it could be like, I can guarantee one of these two men is gonna get the Money in the Bank contract. I can guarantee it. And if not, I would be shocked. You know, so it's interesting to me. I can't wait for Money in the Bank. I have to say that because there's so much fucking new talent compared to last year. Just think about Money in the Bank 2015 to now. All these new fucking guys that have come in and all the potential. It's amazing, you know. But again, I'm not trying to have a fucking orgasm. My prediction for this is going to be Zayn, you know, because Zayn, he lost clean in all these matches. He lost clean in the Fatal 4-Way match. He lost clean to Jericho. He lost clean to Styles. You got to think, I think a win over the two-time IC champ is probably going to do him good, you know. But that's my opinion. I think he needs it more than Owens. Of course, Owens has been losing too, but Owens, he's a bit more relevant on the roster right now. You know, Zayn is coming in new. He's losing all these fucking matches. He's still over. But again, I don't want him to keep losing, so I'm going to have to go with Zayn on this. We have 2 matches left. Let's save the kickoff for last, honestly. That's the true main event, the fucking kickoff match with Kalisto and Ryback. So let's talk about this. The Vaudevillains defeating Enzo and Cass. That's my prediction. I'm going to say right now, I am predicting the Vaudevillains defeating Enzo and Cass. I bet you're saying like, oh, but they're so over. That is exactly why they're going to lose. You know, they're over as fuck, ladies and gentlemen. My God, honestly, I've never seen a team so over since the New Day. The New Day is fuck. It was so over, you know, but now it's starting to cool down. I love the New Day. You probably love the New Day. A lot of people love the New Day, but now it's kind of the norm for them. You know, I'll always love the New Day until they break up. Honestly, I love them so much. I'm not saying that they're getting old because they're not. You know, they're still managing to keep new things coming. So I like that a lot. But Enzo and Cass, my God, they are so over. They get the loudest pops of the night on Raw every single time they've showed up on Raw so far. They literally have gotten the loudest pops. That's how much they love those guys. Vince McMahon was quote-unquote impressed with them. So, like, especially Enzo, you know? And there's also been rumors going around that they're going to change his name from Enzo Amore just to Enzo, which I really hate that because you don't see Enzo as WWE champ. You know, Enzo Amore could be a thing, you know? So, I don't like that. Enzo, that's kind of fucking, that's like someone that would work at Chesden's. That's not really a thing that could be a tag team champion. You know, I get what they're going with Enzo and Cass, but you're not going to name Colin Cassidy fucking Cass. That's stupid. You know, so, again, I don't know. You know, I'm not even trying to talk about that. But the reason why I think the Vaudevillains are going to win, you know, they need some heat behind them because they are heels. I found out last week, especially on SmackDown and Raw, you know, they are heels, I guess. So I guess that's the thing. They'd be very good heels against the New Day, especially with the New Day being as over as they are with the Vaudevillains. It could really get them some heat, you know, and it could save Enzo and Cass for SummerSlam, so it could be on a grander stage, you know. So my prediction is going to be the Vaudevillains. I think the Dudley Boys could probably get involved because they have some quote-unquote unfinished business. So they could cost Enzo and Cass. Vaudevillains could win, be very good heels against the New Day for a couple of months. They could chase after the titles, maybe even fucking win it. Probably not, but I don't know. New Day would be very good at elevating them. Enzo and Cass could, do their own thing for a while. And then at SummerSlam, I'm talking about SummerSlam a lot in this video, in case you're not noticing that. A lot of this is setting up for SummerSlam, so I don't know, even though it's like 4 months away, I'm here to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. So Dudley Boys can get involved for SummerSlam and to build up Enzo and Cass for SummerSlam and blah, blah, blah. They could do Money in the Bank. They could feud with other teams. I don't know. So my prediction is going to be the Vaudevillains defeating Enzo and Cass. Now, the match of the night. Everyone's looking forward to this. Probably the GOAT of the night. The greatest of all time. Kalisto and Ryback. I honestly think that they're going to fucking change this to a WWE Network exclusive title because it's always on the fucking kickoff now. I was so excited when Kalisto won the title. Like, God damn it, he deserved it. Good for him. And now he's just been fucking at the Rumble. He did shit with Del Rio, and it was fucking pointless. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like their rivalry, honestly. I liked it the first few times. When Cena got involved that one time, it's like, oh, shit, now it's interesting. Then after the Rumble, it's like, oh, well, shit, I know where this is going. He started losing the matches. Sin Cara came back. Fastlane, he won, but it was on the kickoff in the 2 out of 3 falls match. I didn't even fucking watch it. Again, Sin Cara came back, which God, and then he started losing tag team matches. WrestleMania, nobody even got to see the fucking match, and it wasn't even that good. If I saw it on the network, which I did, it wasn't very good. And he beat Ryback, which that was good, but again, it was on the kickoff that nobody even saw live, and I didn't even fucking want to see it. It wasn't very good. And then now here we are at Payback, and it's on the fucking kickoff, and I'm just talking at like fucking 20 miles per hour, ladies and gentlemen. That I just summed up Kalisto's reign in 30 seconds. Around there, probably less. Maybe more. I don't fucking know. I can't math. That's, I don't know. But again, Kalisto's reign fucking sucks. This rivalry is dumb as fuck. My prediction is going to be Ryback. Also, I must mention that this is the only rematch there is on the entire card that is a rematch from WrestleMania. Of course, a lot of rivalries built off of WrestleMania, like Owens and Zayn, and the fucking what's it called? Oh wait, actually that's it. Yep, never mind. But you get the idea. This is the only fucking rematch, so that's cool, But the match itself, probably not gonna watch it. I'll just look on WWE.com and it'll say like Ryback wins U.S. title or Kalisto retains. So again, I don't really give a fuck. Honestly, that's it for this video. This is my WWE Payback 2016 predictions. Be sure to check out my Instagram and Instagram.com/PipeBombCity. We're almost at 2,500 followers. Thank you so very much for that. Dearly appreciate it. We're almost at 40 subscribers. I really hope we can get there before June hits. We're going into May right now at 36, so I think we can get 4 in a fucking month. Probably, I'd like to get 50 subscribers. I'm setting up my goals for you guys. I'd like to get 50 by the end of the summer. That'd be fucking fantastic. And I could probably get 5,000 followers on Instagram by August. I truly believe so. So I'm looking forward to all that. The future is kind of bright. So anyways, thank you so very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment your opinions as long as it's not hate. Tell me what you thought or what you think of Payback. I think it's a pretty good card, other than Natalya, Charlotte, which isn't even that bad, but my main setback is Kalisto Ryback. Other than that, which is on the fucking kickoff, and maybe Ziggler, Corbin, and Ambrose Jericho, depending on how you feel about those certain things. They're not even those two aren't even that bad, So other than the kickoff, this is gonna be a pretty damn good night, So I'm really looking forward to it. Again, let me go through the predictions. Reigns Styles, I'm going with Reigns. Zayn Owens, I'm going with Zayn. Vaudevillains, Enzo and Cass, I'm going with Vaudevillains. Miz, Cesaro, I'm going with Cesaro. Big Man's power fucking thingy majig, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to go with they have to combine their powers to work together. Corbin Ziggler, I'm going to go with Corbin. Natalya Charlotte, I'm going to go with Charlotte. Ambrose Jericho, I'm going to go with Ambrose. And Kalisto Ryback, I'm going to go with Ryback. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment your opinions, check out my Instagram. And I will see you all next time.